right now. And
way now as he swings and misses here at strike one. HR bounce back. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Bruno, he had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Throw over to the bag. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
He's on.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Trying to pick things up where he course here in inning number 2.
2 down now.
First offering on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lee is there, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit. Ready for another chance. Justin Eastman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eastman.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Roll it up. Plays it 2.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
1 away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Chacon over to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Arturo Piedra. First pitch of the at-bat. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Striding in, number 58, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Asuncion on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let her rip. Let her rip. Let her rip right here. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left, and there's their first hit of the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Chacon.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's Kyle Saul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now that's popped up. G is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Digging in and looking for more. Ken Kondo. He singled and
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
A pause and the 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher get down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 58. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Chacon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Robbie
trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch strike 3 called to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rough Riders are out in front, 4-0. Striding in once again, Arturo Piedra. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Piedra.
Turn it now.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Ready for another shot now. Number 58. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard up the middle. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Ready once again, Robbie Chacon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Robbie Chacon.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
The batter number
at the
7.
plate, Joel Bruno. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double. Digging in once again, number 58. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first.
Drive that pitch. Here you go.
One and two as he chases the slider.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you got to love a lot. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Midland Rockhounds and the Springfield Cardinals. Digging in now, number 58, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Brown, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there at the letters 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dino Marquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 3 runs already home here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hit me, yes, yes.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Brown comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
It's been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Now another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cunningham's there. 1 down.
No runner. Cut.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Jimmy Comstock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Outside, that's a ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, that last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
In there, 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in to try it again. Number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You said it, Nettie. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ozuna is there. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, Dino Marquez.
Dino Marquez.
In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. So coming to the plate, Jerome Shackelford. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A cold strike, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Stepping up now, Tommy Brown. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in and looking for more, number 58. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And boy, not a sterling example of base running that time as they slapped the tag on him, and with it, end the inning. Ready once again, Bryant Lopez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Too high, 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Now in the box, Will Nixon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
You down, you down.
Fouled back. And this one's in the... And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Now at the plate, number 58. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Nixon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he Digging in once again, Tommy Brown. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Charles Broussard claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ricky Sandoval hammers down the save, his fourth of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. Dan Plesac on over to theshownation.com.
7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball.
Hey, ground ball right now, huh now?
Digging in, Corey Lovett. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll dive back in. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Hey, we got
So striding forward now, Dino Marquez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll like. At the plate, number 58. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
58.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
See it, drive it. Come on, kids.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defense.
Ready now, Mitch Cloud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Now at the plate, number 58 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it right here.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna is after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall.
Here you go.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Ozuna has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So digging in now, Corey Lovett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Lovett.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So striding in, Felipe Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology? Hand.
Stepping up to the plate, number 58. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Comstock scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Into the box, Carlos Reyes. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Hey, let's get that 2-bar right here. Come on now.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Stepping in, Matt Baldwin.
Second baseman, Matt Baldwin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, we're running into a team that's really struggling right now. They had 1 win on the last homestand, and now they find themselves on the road right here playing game 1. I think they have to win this game. You don't say it very often, but this is almost like a must-win. They've been playing so poor lately.
And with that, here's a glance.
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball.
And he misses with it 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, that's pulled off of it.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, number 58 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hull on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first. Ready for another chance. Number 58. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Softly on a line to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 58. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Baldwin fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now. Roger Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. From the belt, the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. Oh.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going.
Digging in once again, number 58. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Jeff Melendez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bruno Mota wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Welcome back to the Major League. With the 10th pick of the third round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select the left fielder from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days, most minor leaguers will struggle just to get by on meager earnings.